This video is going to talk about communications. There are a lot of options in this page with a ton of functionality. Some of it can be a little daunting at first, but hopefully this will walk you through it, and we're always here to help. So, the automated communications run off of templates and campaigns. A template is simply a message that you want to send, and send automatically and perhaps send over and over. Preloaded, we have lots of different templates, and they're already hooked up, so I wouldn't really mess with a lot of the templates in this section. You can create your own new template if you want to send something different. But let's look at how those templates work. The email campaigns are what send out these templates. Loaded into your account already are the following campaigns that are linked to templates. So there is a course review that will send out to students after a course, asking them how their course was and to provide any feedback. Instructors when they need to renew, reminders to instructors. Your staff will get a confirmation anytime somebody buys a product or makes an order. Students will be given a course reminder automatically and a renewal reminder automatically. And though not listed here in the templates, there is an instructor reminder as well, or that is here. So let's take a look at one of these, and you can create your own campaign or edit one of these. But let's say I want to edit the course review. We'll go about the test date here in a minute, but we're just going to worry about creating the campaign. Most of the time, you won't mess with the mailing list. So this means it's going to mail out your template to anybody who was in the class. That would be event students. Now we do have a lot of different options that you can play with. If you create equipment and you want to know when service is due or you need new pads for AEDs, you would select this. If it's a specific template email that you want to send out to assistants or instructors or both, you can select that. And there's a bunch of other options here as well. Again, most of the time, if you're sending it to students, you're just going to leave it as event students. You can filter who gets the message and for what reasons. I'll show you what I mean by that. If you toggle the filter manager, it will send campaigns based on what you say. If there are no filters, it will simply go out to every student. That's how this one is currently set up. If we wanted to not send it to every student, but only send it to certain clients, I could select that by clicking this icon, the paperclip, and it would then put it up here. Now I still have to tell it which clients, though, I want to filter. So I would select this filter and then hit this edit icon. A list of my clients that I have created under clients would be listed here. I simply check the box, and that will tell me which ones it's going to filter. So currently, after doing that, it is only going to send out this template and email campaign to this client. I don't want that. That was just an example. Perhaps I want it to go just to certain courses. And you can do multiple as well. You could do client, you can do all of these if you'd like. But if I'm going to send it for just a specific course, perhaps ACLS classes, whether it's blended or classroom, I have different information I want to send to students. I don't want it to go to other classes, just these. So I select those classes and close. Scrolling back up, you'll see, yep, it did. It knows that it's got 2 records. Okay, so it's only going to send this to those ACLS classes. And again, you can edit and have as many of these filters as you'd like and as many campaigns as you'd like. So it's extremely customizable. You can also go for equipment, product, location when you have locations. So you don't have to create a whole bunch of different course types. You can filter everything through here. Now, do I want to send it on the day of class? That would be 0. Or the day it completes. If I want to send it 1 or 2 or more after the class, I just simply enter the number of days after class I want it to send. If I want this to go before class, I wouldn't have a follow-up review, but it could be reminder information or something else. Parking instructions. Simply put a negative number. A -2 would go out 2 days before the class. And I can have it go out 2 days before the start date. The class date, if I have multiple classes, or the end date. Again, that would be multiple classes. So if I'm running an ACLS class and it runs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it would send after the end date. If it's a one-day course, this won't matter at all. Only for multiple classes or course dates for a class. You can have a different from address go out to whoever the mailing list is for. You can specify additional 2 emails and also copy and blind copies. If you want to include your administrators yourself when it's first getting going just to double check things, you can do that here and then click save. If you want to see what template is going to be sent out, so let's go back, and this is a course review. I'm going to send it 1 day after the end of the class. I would simply hit save after I have that, and you will see it will save the record down here. If I want to see or update what is being sent out, I select this and then the edit icon. Here's where it's pulling from the email templates, the one that's called course follow-up and review. Here's the email subject line, and here is what it is going to say. We have a list of the different variables, such as this, that we can provide and we'll also put in our FAQs. And you are already set up, as stated before, for a relatively generic message, but it will always have your training site information to it. So this is a very simple, thank you for attending our course. Feel free to contact us with any questions. Okay, that looks good. I can include attachments as well as I like. If I want to give a coupon or anything else, I can add that. Simply hit save, and this email campaign is now ready to go. By default, all email campaigns are listed as active, but if you ever choose to not run one for a while or anything, you can deactivate it here without deleting the entire thing. So it's a lot of information, a lot of tools here, but that's the nuts and bolts of it. You come in, pick your mailing list. Generally, it's event students. If you want any filters, toggle the manager to see the filters. Click to add them, and then edit which records. Make sure you always save at the end. And if you want to see what the information's going out, you click the edit icon, and you can, of course, attach any templates that we've already created or that you create for yourself. So these are already loaded into your account. You would just need to update, but you can certainly create your own. So that's email campaigns and email templates. Should you want to test a campaign, you would need to first create the course. So if I wanted to test that my AHA ACLS courses would indeed send these, and send these 1 day after a course, I would first want to schedule a course. If I scheduled it for today, for instance, for the test, I would simply put in tomorrow's date and then hit test campaign. You'll need to have an actual course listed. You can have it deactivated, not listed on your website. You can delete it afterwards, but this is how you would test it. Or you could run a live test as well, but this is a way you can do it. So have a class listed under your courses, and then based on your number of days, put that date in and hit test campaign. Now what's nice is it's not going to send a live email because you're just testing it. What you're going to do then is go into email message log, and in there you'll be able to see all the email messages that have gone out, and the most recent one should be the one that you just tested, and you can search and filter and look for those as well and click icons to go into those. So that would be how you would test the email campaigns. So templates are what you want to send out. We have a whole bunch in there that's easy to edit if you just go into campaigns, create new campaigns, or edit the current ones. We just went through the message log. Email instructors is coming very soon. If not already here, go ahead and check it and look for it, but it's a quick, simple way just to email your instructors. Mailing list is something for our development side, so that will not be visible. It will just be these here. So we have a whole host of kind of walkthrough FAQs off to the left as well. And we're happy to walk you through anything because it can be confusing since there are so many powerful tools to it. We have it set up ready out of the box for you so that you don't have to update anything, but you've got a lot of options to customize. So that is the communications page.